Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a smoky eye tutorial for hooded eyes. Now these can be known as hooded eyes or also Asian looking eyes. It just means that there is an extra bit of line or skin that comes over your eyes so that when you look directly forward, all that amazing work that you did on your eyelid with your eyeshadow disappears. And I have always had this problem. Obviously sometimes it comes with age, but I have just been born with a hooded eye. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's amazing celebrities like Blake Lively, the amazing Jennifer Lawrence, Camilla Bell, Jennifer Aniston also, and Taylor Swift, of course. They all have hooded eyes. So now if you've never noticed, you can go and Google it and you will know what I mean when there's just that bit of extra skin that hangs over. So you just really have to work with it. You can also have beautiful stunning eyes, and I'm just going to show you tips and tricks of what I have always done to just make your eyes pop and still look amazing and have great smoky eyes, and all different types of eyeshadows with hooded eyes. Anyways, let's just get started and I'll show you how to do my hooded eye look. First, of course, I'm going to start with my Makeup Academy Undress Yourself Flawless Skin Primer. I'm just going to skip over this in the foundation step as you've seen me do it a million times. So as you can see, I have finished doing my foundation. I've just put a nice flawless base on, so let's get started on the eye. Shadow Insurance, it's for an anti-crease eyeshadow. This is really good at keeping a great base because when you do have hooded eyelids, it can sometimes, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but go all crinkly in where your crease is meant to be and where your extra skin is. Next, I'm going to use my MAC Light Plus press powder to set the eyeshadow primer and make sure that it's even better to put the eyeshadow on. Now that I have set the eyes, I'm going to start with my eyelid. As you can still see some of my eyelid, I do like to put a really nice light colour. It's important to have a really nice light colour on your eyelids just so that you don't close them up. Sometimes I do put a dark shadow on, which is okay as well, but especially on just a regular smoky eye look, I tend to like to use a light colour over the eyelid. I'm going to use my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. And I'm going to use the colour Booty Call. It's a nice light colour and it's quite shimmery, and I'm just going to put it on my lid. And just lightly pat that on and also bring it into the centre. The corners of the eyes are important just to put it underneath as well, because if you have nice bright white in the corner of your eyes, it definitely brightens them up and also makes them look bigger. Also, when you're putting your eyeshadow on, you want to be looking directly into the mirror so that you can see where the hood goes. So you can see that it only shows the littlest part, so you really want to do where you can actually see. Because I'm looking up into the camera and down into my mirror, you want to make sure that you're always looking straight on, because then you can have the illusion that you have an eyelid. And then just making sure that you bring it under slightly. It's all about accentuating the eyes. So a lot of people say when it comes to hooded eyes that you shouldn't use shimmery colours, you should focus on matte colours. I agree to that to a certain point, but I do love to use shimmery colours, and I just want to show you that yes, you can use shimmery colours and still have nice hooded, so you can still make your eyes look nice and big and bold. So first I'm going to use this matte colour Tease from the same Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to put that in the crease or where the crease should be and just above, so that you're sort of making your own crease. Just above where the crease is. You don't want to make it too over the top and look like you've been smacked or something. So just bringing that down. Can use tape, but I clearly have chosen not to this time. So you see it's just above where the crease is actually, just because when you open your eyes up you can see it better. And just bring it into the centre. Make sure you shade it really well. The importance of this is that you are really shaded, because if you are going to bring it up that high, you want it to be quite shaded or it'll just look a bit too over the top. You just want to make sure that the shading is so subtle that it does look like that is your crease and not like you just missed it. Because that is a bit of a darker matte colour, I am going to move on to my Revealed 2 palette, and I'm going to use a bit of a shimmery colour up here just to bronze it up just a little bit more for the outer corner and just slightly in the crease. But you see, when you look forward, you can still see it and it's still noticeable and it doesn't just disappear. So it is also important when doing with your hooded eyes that you bring the shadow out, so that if you're trying to elongate the eye, so you can see how I've brought it out slightly. It would be better if I had used tape, but it's just not a tape kind of day. So I'm just bringing it out, just blending it, just to try and elongate the eye and just bring it out that little bit more. So a really important tip that I find with my hooded eye, just to make it stand out and look a bit more smouldering, is it is so crucial to put to bring the eyeshadow under the eye. It really just accentuates the eyes and also helps bring them out even more. So you'll find that in a lot of videos and a lot of blogs that you can see that you need to put the shadow under the eye, just matching the shadow that you've put on your eyelid. First go with the tease, the matte colour that I used, and then just put it under the eyes. And when I mean under, I don't mean all the way, I mean just half the way, and blending it in up here. I'm going to use the same for my Revealed 2 palette, just a shimmery colour, just to make sure that it really matches. Another tip that I find is that you need to highlight your brow bone, not too much because you can really close your eye up, but yes, you do definitely want to highlight the brow bone. So I'm going to use this angled brush, and then I'm going to use just a bit of Foxy at the moment from my Naked 2 palette, and then I'm going to line the brow bone. As you can see, it's just underneath. You just want to give the illusion that the eye is bigger than it really is. Add a bit of shimmer. I'm also going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle just to add a tiny highlight to the brow bone, not too much, because as I said, if you just go a bit too much, you can really close the eye up. Just to make the eye bigger, as usual, a lot of people always tell you this, you also need to put white liner in the bottom lines. I know you can put black liner, but it does definitely make your eyes appear smaller. So yeah, just bring it into your, and just add that little bit of extra white. You can smudge it as well. So it's really important to have that nice shimmer on the moving part of your eyelid and also slightly in the crease to bring your eyes out, and also the underneath of the eyes just to have that nice shade, just to make your eyes appear a lot larger than they really are. I'm just going to add a bit of Half Baked. It's like a gold shimmery colour mixed with Booty Call. I'm just using my fingers, just a bit over the eyelid, the part that you do see some of it. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, with a bit more of a gold shimmer, and then this is a bit more of a matte. You do want a bit of a shimmer on the moving part of your eyelid. I'm going to start off by using this Scandalized eyeliner by Rimmel, and I'm just going to use it because it's got quite a thin tip. I'm going to start in the centre, but this time I'm not going to bring it into the corner of my eye, in the inner corner of my eye, because it can definitely make them look smaller. I do that often on a night out, but today I'm not going to be putting false eyelashes on, so I'm only going to start really in the middle and just bring it out. So I'm just going to bring it out. And as most of you would know, it's so hard to get eyeliner looking symmetrical. Ugh. So now that I'm happy with how my eyeliner is looking, I'm going to go on and define my eyebrows. These are so important, and it's so important that you highlight a nice arch in your brows, because you really need to just draw those brows in and arch them to give the illusion that they are bigger. Another great point of trying to make your eyes look a bit bigger and wider is your concealer. Putting them under your eyes, especially if you have dark circles under your eyes, it can really brighten up the eye area and definitely brighten your eyes. You wouldn't think so, but I really do think it makes a difference. And just under the eyes. So to finish off the face, I finished doing my concealer and blending it all in with my Kit blending sphere. I also finished off the face by highlighting under my eyes with my usual MAC Light Plus powder and also contouring my face with my bronzer just to add that great look. So one of the final and most important parts, of course, is mascara. It is so important to play up your lashes if you have hooded eyes, because they really can be the focal point. Even if they're not that long like mine, you can create the illusion of length. And most of the time, some people don't like to put mascara on their bottom lash line, but it's really important just to make those eyes look big and bold. I think it's super important to have mascara on your lower lash line. Use Maybelline Falsies Big Eyes Mascara. I'm really obsessed with this at the moment. I'm not going to use the upper and lower lash. I'm just going to use the upper lashes because they give great volume. It's just really important to bring the mascara all the way to the edge of your lashes. And of course, if you have hooded eyes, you would know it's super important to make sure that your mascara has dried before you open your eyes too much, or it's going to end up everywhere and it's not a good look. Here you have it. This is the finished product. Today I have opted not to do lashes, but lashes can be your best friend, especially if you have hooded eyes. I can do another tutorial that includes lashes. I really hope you enjoyed this look, and if you want to see any more looks for hooded eyes or anything else, just let me know. Thanks so much. Bye guys.